You!
Huh?
Yeah! You!
What?
What are you doing playing turn-based strategy games? Haven't you heard of anything called real-time strategy?
Row?
Come on, dude! Get with the program!
Slaughter these villagers.
Hello, and welcome back to PC Classic. I'm your host, Rubara, and after a hiatus of about a decade, I'm here with a camera and some attitude, and I'm ready to show you the sequel to my favorite game of all time, Lords of the Realm 2, Lords of the Realm 3. So the first thing we have to do is make our beautiful self in this game so we can truly become the greatest lord in all of the realm. Dare I even say it? The Lord of the Realm. While I do that, let's get some fun, happy-filled facts out of the way. Look at him. Absolutely beautiful. LOTR 3, Deal With It, was developed by Impressions Games and published by Sierra Entertainment in March of 2004. And for its day, it was pretty dated, if I'm honest. Empire Earth was released in 2001 and has a much more advanced engine. Lords of the Realm then continues its bargain basement lifestyle. After all, I picked up LOTR 2 from a bin of games at Costco for the lovely price of $12.99. That was the best damn $12.99 I've had spent for me, damn it! Damn it, that was the best! That was the best! God, that was the best! Oh, God, it was the best! Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Gameplay in LOTR 3, much like LOTR 2 before it, is segmented into two key areas: the campaign map and the battles. Oh, those glorious battles.
Is this what the AI actually does in sieges? Okay. This is not how you siege, gay. Like, how can the AI not figure out that this isn't how you siege a castle? Do I have any other ranged units?
And that's how I defeated my very first castle.
The game, however, proceeds regardless of which mode you're in, and both occur in real time together at once. For a fun-filled explanation, join me in some delightful, honest, and very credible, and possibly Canadian for no reason, dramatic reenactment of the meeting between the design team and their marketing department regarding key aspects of the game. And representing marketing, we have Schmucky McSchmuckerson.
So in the last game, we had really detailed worker control. Will the new RTS game have that?
And in the left corner, representing the design team, is Lumberjack McPallettown.
Well, no, that isn't possible. It would be too difficult to manage. What if we put in a pause button? Come on, what if we put in a pause button? Well, then it wouldn't be a real-time strategy game, now would it? Well, I guess not, eh? So how will users manage their land? Well, we had this brilliant idea to mimic feudal society and have players assign vassals to territory they control in order to gain their bonuses. That's good. That's good. How many different types of vassals will there be? 16. 4 kinds and 4 ranks. Sounds complex. How will players get better vassals? Oh, well, that's simple. As vassals come into the game, players will consistently swap them out.
Will players be able to battle and manage their realm at the same time?
No, everything happens simultaneously. Seems complex. I think it could use a pause button.
And that is pretty much how the game operates. You gain land and assign vassals to it in order to acquire food, money, Christianity, or soldiers. Here is a handy-dandy, and I'm told, particularly fancy datasheet on these wonderful vassals, all they can give you. In a nutshell, when it comes to ranks, lesser is the worst, followed by common, followed by realm level, and on top of that, king level, which are particular to each scenario. Serfs provide food from farms or manors, burghers make money in towns or cities, knights give you soldiers from fiefs or castles, and clergy give you Christianity from cathedrals or churches. So why do you want these things? And how do you make a cathedral as opposed to a church? I am so glad you asked that. First things first. You want knights so you can fight people. You want serfs to feed the knights. You want burghers to give money for ransom and mercenaries. And you want clergy to give you Christianity, so you are less likely to be at war constantly. One of the toughest things to do in this game is properly secure your borders, so keeping on top of who is attacking you is very important. Churches in particular also provide resupply and production bonuses to fiefs and farms or manors respectively. Fiefs also have the power to remove the fog of war from any region they border. This makes them good for defending your realm. So now that we know what vassals we want and for what purposes, how do we determine what sort of holding they will create? For that we have hired a team of specially trained map design specialists to create this graphic. And it is simple. Each region has a set of parcels and one estate. Nice things go on estates, and not nice things go on parcels. I will let you be the judge of what is nice and not nice. In LOTR3, you are compelled to worry about keeping your levels of chivalry, Christianity, and honor as high as possible in order to have good diplomacy. They are rated 1 to 7, and the higher they are, the better. Chivalry is raised by winning battles, lost for losing battles, and governs your army's performance via morale and supply. Christianity is raised by having churches or cathedrals. It is lowered when you raise parcels and generally act dastardly. Honor is just about being a goody two-shoes, but trust me, you want it. Both Christianity and honor generally affect your relations with other nobles. Next, there are agents like assassins, alewives, I think that's how you pronounce it, mediators, and fair maidens who all cast interesting effects on your enemies.
Move! Move! Why won't you move?
Oh, you're just dallying with a fair maiden.
Generally, I think the whole campaign map is a well thought out idea, and for trying to make it a fast RTS game, works quite well. It just seems to be lacking something. I can't quite put my finger on it. Pausey. There are also the battles. Remember the battles that come with the campaign map, but honestly, the less we talk about that, the better, because suffice it to say, I find it really difficult to form a strategy or really care all that much because I don't feel like I have much of a choice in the matter of what forces I put in my army anyway. The reason for that is I usually find myself waiting around for what vassals and mercenaries show up rather than spending resources properly to attain victory. This can be very frustrating, especially when an enemy does an end run and manages to snatch a piece of territory on the opposite side of your realm, and there is nothing that you can do about it. Now we get to the fun of talking about the story, which is a lot better than the previous game, where you just sort of struggle to be the king on a map. LOTR 3 has a set of scenarios, each with their own story and goals.
And all the campaigns start with cool little videos like this.
Ireland, last strongholds of the Gaels, may be protected from foreign meddlers, but it is not immune to strife and woe. It has seen more than its fair share of fighting for such a small land. Now it is your turn. Can you defeat your rival to become the one High King of all Ireland?
Okay, so you've read the manual, you've done the tutorial, and now you are ready to start playing. And honestly,
this game does a good job ramping up the difficulty, and this will lend itself well to the main problem this game has. First things first, you play the Ireland campaign. No problem, it is quite small, and working out how to overcome your enemies is easy. See? Then you get to England, which is the first real challenge, and that starts to test your micromanaging skills. Next, you get to deal with France. And honestly, this is where the game stopped being fun, because between searching for vassals...
So I got Knights of Toulouse. That's nice. You suppose it will do. Screw you, man. Screw you, man. Screw you, man. You suck. You suck. You suck.
Mercenaries...
He sucks. Look at him. He sucks. He sucks so much. He's the worst. He sucks. He sucks.
Plots to place them.
Then I can go ahead and take this guy and just put him right there. Look at that.
Keeping up with my realm.
They still have soldiers. Get out of here. Get out of here, soldiers. I want to surf. I want him to make me pizza. I want the serf to make me some delicious pizza. Don't you want the serf to give me delicious pizza? Give me delicious pizza, serf! Give it to me! Give it to me! Oh, just get out of the territory so I can put some delicious, delicious pizza making serfs right here. Come on. Oh, come and come. No, well, whatever. Pizza! Pizza! We have 3 pizzas! Oh, that's bread.
Having mercs hired out from under me.
Probably because they just got hired by somebody else as I saw them.
I was simply trying to make any real sense of what was going on, and it was too much. And really, the AI in a bigger game has far too many advantages when it comes to multitasking for the player to have fun overcoming it. Playing this game is a lot like playing Crusader Kings, at a set speed without a pause button. Sure, you could do it, but after a while it would become too difficult to manage. And ultimately, once a game of Lords of the Realm 3 gets to the point of being too difficult to manage, all of the fun is gone, and playing becomes a chore. I so desperately wanted to love this game, but ultimately it is more a pain on my OCD than a fun way to spend my time. I think that is why this is the last game made by Impressions Games. You will be missed. I played the Steam version if anyone is interested, and both Lords of the Realm 3 and Lords of the Realm 2 are available from Steam and Good Old Games. I still highly recommend Lords of the Realm 2. And now that you've watched my whole video, my game reviewing Moby Dick, if you would, here be my one-sentence review. So in conclusion, put in a freaking pause button. Put in a pause button. Hey, thanks for watching the video, and go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with some more content, meow. This is Rubara, signing out.